Good morning, I'm Earth Dr. Reese Halter, and you're listening to Earthcast, SOS.com. Last Friday, the United States and China signed an agreement to ban elephant ivory trade. It will, according to Beijing, signal a far more aggressive shutting down of the ivory industry, in part driven by organized crime. Did you know that organized crime is running shark finning, rhino poaching, grizzly bear claws and gallbladders, the extinction of tigers, and on it goes? Ecocide. Ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you, we need nature. Nature doesn't need us. Over the past 3 years, more than 100,000 elephants have been murdered for their tusks, which fetch in excess of $1,000 a pound on the black market. China is the #1 consumer of elephant ivory. Did you know that the United States of America is the second largest consumer of ivory? What the frack is going on? Well, in China, a booming nouveau riche or new rich middle class covet ivory as a status symbol. Good grief. In America, new restrictions put in place last year tightened the noose on commercial imports of African elephant ivory, including antiques that were banned. And there are finally restrictions limiting the number and types of hunting trophies that can be brought into our nation. Here's where the incongruity sets in. Last year, China legally bought 73 tons of ivory from Africa. OMG! China also opened up the world's largest ivory carving factory, and that factory began opening shops to sell ivory products. The Chinese government added ivory carving to its official registry of intangible cultural heritage to legitimize killing elephants. Oh, crap. And despite the new regulations, there's still a strong demand within China for ivory. Hello? So, here's where organized crime steps in, which, by the way, is very huge in dealing on, as we heard earlier, animal parts. And they're linked directly, and they're known to be linked directly to terrorist organizations. So organized crime here stands to benefit from the Chinese demand, while the government is trying to step away from its recent legitimization of ivory as a cultural heritage, whatever. Wow. This latest U.S.-China agreement is a good first step. Let's hope that the Chinese government doesn't succumb to bribery, and more to the point, that organized crime doesn't make hundreds of billions on these magnificent sentient animals. In the meantime, we here in America can make a huge difference. Never, ever, that would be ever, buy ivory. Don't do it. If we don't buy it, there's no demand for it. This Friday, October the 2nd, around the globe, compassionate citizens will peacefully demonstrate in front of Chinese consulates and embassies. Google March for Elephants and Rhinos. Join them. I'll be broadcasting live from Los Angeles. #love is the solution. Earthcast SOS is brought to you by the okraproject.org. I'm Earth Dr. Reese Halter, reminding you to protect our planet.